So today I have a really awesome experience that's taking place doing a field trip of all of our murals around Salisbury. We're going to, I think, 5 or 6 different stops, and from there we're going to be able to chat with all the kids, tell them what we've done, tell them what public art means to us, and really just go over the type of work that we've done around here. Good. Good morning.
Nice to see you.
You too. That's cool. Hello. Good morning. Oh, cool. Coordinating this and getting everybody to say hello to Miss Addie.
So having opportunities for the kids to immerse themselves in art and actually be around artists who are very supportive of learning, making mistakes, and experimenting. I think this allows students to have an opportunity to think beyond the traditional sense. Not very often do you get to go into a school classroom and get to spray paint a wall.
Particular one, now this is awesome. This was actually done very recently. It was over last summer. We did it in the month of July, I believe.
I think that a lot of kids communicate in a lot of different ways, and this is one of them.
So I think it's really helpful to come out here and see all of these alternatives, because when you're an artist, sometimes you only think of like painting on canvas, oil painting, very traditional mediums, but there's so many different ways to make art, and like we learned today, you can make lots of money in so many different careers that are really untapped around the world.
I think the benefit of touching art and getting to interact with an artist is seeing how art actually impacts us every day.
Everything you'll see in this first little room here, we can start walking in, was in my house. You'll see I have something fun for us to do. We're gonna be painting while we're here. Check this out. So we're gonna be painting on our wall today.
They've learned something today that they maybe never thought they would have in the classroom experience.
And I just think it's a really good experience to come out here and like find all these different artists who are doing these things that are really outside of the box.
I just love seeing that. I love their excitement, and I love the fact that some even have that opportunity to say, I never thought about this, and now I think I'm gonna look in that direction.
And be able to like incorporate that into how I look at art.
That curiosity is sparked, and it's amazing. It fulfills me because I feel like that's my main goal, is to get these kids out here, experience this.
Because it always seems so, not impossible, but you always hear a lot of like, oh, you can't make a job out of that. It'll be hard, you won't succeed. But then to actually see someone living that life is really cool.
And I want students to see the bigger picture of art, and when it's out in the open, in the wild, students can see how art can actually change lives.
But the whole goal is, to hopefully open up their minds of some of these kids to see that this stuff is possible. Because at the end of the day, we had to learn just from trial and error. Hopefully, maybe a few of them actually, this will spark something in them, and maybe they go out and do murals or they do something different. But my goal today is just to inspire them to, create.
I just want to put a big shout out to Brandon and this whole We Are Limitless Studios, because he's already given some of my students an opportunity, and seeing what they're doing today and how they're expressing themselves in ways they probably never had the chance to has been really amazing. So I have a big shout out to Brandon. I really want to say thank you today. From Mardela, we really appreciate you, and I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that we get you out to our school and maybe we can make a nice big community project for Mardela.